leans just enough on nostalgia and the genre cheese we'd expect to warrant a recommendation for anyone who embraced the bombasticness of the originals. Original score, 3.5 out of 5. A fun sequel that feels like a logical extension of the franchise, but should make for a proper closure. Original score, 3.5 out of 5. Not just acknowledging but making its stars age, Smith is 51, Lawrence 54, a central point gives Bad Boys for Life a reason to exist beyond pure nostalgia. Original score, B+. Bad Boys for Life is a more of a solid continuation than a prime jumping on point for new viewers, but longtime fans will likely appreciate seeing these bad boys do some growing up. Original score, 4 out of 5. Viewed alongside Gemini Man and Spies in Disguise, Bad Boys for Life is another interesting glimpse into how Will Smith feels about the kind of entertainment he spent his career putting into the world. Original score, 7 out of 10. Bad Boys for Life runs just over 2 hours, which is about the limit for a movie like this, but it packs so much story and character interest into that time that it all flies by. Original score, 3 out of 4. Adil and Bilal bring a breath of fresh air and fun energy to a franchise that felt somewhat stale, even 25 years ago, when the first film was likened, not inaccurately, to a carbon copy of Lethal Weapon. Original score, 2.5 out of 4. Bad Boys for Life thrives from stellar action filmmaking and could be an affecting closer to an action film trilogy. Original score, B. Having wisely kicked original director Michael Bay to the curb, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence prove that they still have enough 90s action movie chemistry to lift this cop buddy movie above the herd. Original score, 3 out of 5. This time capsule adrenaline rush is unequivocally hasta el fuego thanks to the comedic chemistry of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. DJ Khaled and Sheila E.'s score contribution provide the perfect flavor for Miami's favorite franchise. While it may not be a cinematic achievement of any sort, it's still an entertaining and exciting film, and that's certainly not a bad thing. It's really not that bad and about on par with the other two. Original score, B-. In an exhausted, introspective, dad-jokey way, Bad Boys for Life gives these boys a definitive ending. It isn't one fans ever expected, but it's highly watchable. Surprise, surprise, this is probably the best entry in the series. Original score, 6.5 out of 10. Bad Boys for Life isn't only good, it may be the best of the series. Original score, 8 out of 10. In the end, Bad Boys for Life settles for being a surprisingly entertaining sequel, no more, but no less, that partially evolves the Bad Boys brand. Even without the third bad boy, Michael "Boom Boom" Bay, in the director's chair, I was more than a little impressed with how things turned out. Original score, 7 out of 10. Both an amusing throwback and a tired retread. Bad Boys for Life is, by most standards, a better movie than the previous sequel, with plenty of fun moments. But, ultimately, you'll forget it by next week. Original score, C. Bad Boys for Life still has some gas left in the tank after 25 years. Original score, 3.5 out of 5. A surprisingly exciting and funny sequel that shows there's still a lot of bullets left in the chamber. Original score, 3.5 out of 5. It's funny as hell and the action is great. What more can you ask for in a Bad Boys movie? These were two characters who, in the past, just seemed macho. Now, for the first time, they seem human. I wasn't expecting it, but this movie is an out-and-out blast. Original score, 7 out of 10. With both characters parsing through the consequences of their cavalier actions, comes Lawrence and Smith's best acting in years. Original score, 3.5 out of 4. Bad reviews. Lackluster and devoid of inspiration. Bantering back and forth, Lawrence and Smith managed to recreate some of their screen chemistry, though not enough to make anyone want to go on another bumpy ride. Original score, C. Bad Boys for Life, armed with endless rounds of action cliches and non-stop character stereotypes, relies heavily on explosive amounts nostalgia that only fans who have seen the originals multiple times will understand. Original score, C-. It's nice not to obey around to make a mess of things, but the new kids on the block are just as interested in grotesque violence and sheer noise, unwilling to make Bad Boys for Life their own bulldozing creation. Original score, C. Life is too short for this atrocious, brain-dead series. Original score, 2 out of 5. The reek of desperation is so strong that it permeates every frame and would be hard to miss by even the most distracted of viewers. Original score, 2 out of 4. Contemplating any of this action comedy camp in real-world terms would be a maddening mistake. Accept Lowry's assessment that violence is what we do, or pick another movie. Original score, 2 out of 4. Life is just too short to keep spending chunks of it with this empty if occasionally crowd-pleasing series. Original score, 2.5 out of 5. As always, be sure to let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Be sure to smash that like button. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next video.